last winter we came out of the winter with no blooms on them, dead leaves, man, they were in serious trouble. And I made up a RGS micronutrient concoction and sprayed all over them, and they came back out, and they've had a nice bloom on them this year. There you go. All right, we got the Mowing out here. It's probably a little over acre and a half of fescue, but alternate mowing this, collecting it one week, and then I'll probably mulch it the next week. But you know, I'm starting to see some signs of spring coming on. We got a few flowers blooming, the pollen's starting to build up, and trust me, pollen gets intense around here, all these pine trees. I like that time of year when we start seeing it come. I hate snorting this stuff though, good Lord. Ugh. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, but I'm starting to see some signs of life in the warm season grass, just a little bit. But what I'm getting ready to do now is I'm gonna mow the warm season grass. I know you say, what is this nut doing mowing dormant grass? I'm just gonna take it down a little bit, get that, that old dormant dead top growth off of it. It'll green up a lot faster if you can go ahead and, I'm not gonna scalp it all the way down to the ground. I did scalp the Bermuda in the back down pretty low earlier in the year, but just gonna run over it, pretty low. All right, well, let me get this. All right, here we go. Quick cat. Take a fly. Okay, I got a lot of scalping done and mowed fescue and sprayed beds. Now, there's all out here is where I was doing the scalping, and there's a big Bermuda area like way behind the house. I did that too. Now it's starting to rain, so I'm discontinuing all grass mowing operations. But I do have a bunch of pine straw to put out here, and I can spray a pine straw in the rain. So I'll spray a pine straw on these trees coming up and down, and whatever bales I've got enough to go along those lines of bushes out by the road, those lines. I hate spreading pine straw. All right, anyway, I'm gonna do that, and then I did put up a thing. YouTube sent me a thing saying you should ask your subscribers what they want the next video to be about. There was some good ideas in there, real good ideas, and then there was some not so good ideas. Alan Hain. But I'm gonna spread this pine straw and maybe just answer some of the questions, and some of them might turn into a video here shortly. But today I've got a lot of work to do, so the video is just gonna be this work I've got to do. So hang tight. I wish this cat would have got as excited about digging about a 4-inch deeper hole than he was about making this fancy dirt bowl around these things. They kind of don't want to stay upright. Anyway. It's a long walk all the way up there to the street with pine straw. Walker says their mower is versatile. I think it is. All right. Pine straw, you just shake it out. And I like to go a little bit bigger than the target area, and then I'll take my blower and gently come in. Get it to fold back under on itself and round these things out. Okay, we spread our pine straw, we've mowed, we've sprayed stuff, man. We've we've done it all here today. But like I said, I did pose the question, you know, what should the next video be about on the however that thing works that YouTube sends you. But anyway, I got some decent ideas. We'll run through a couple of them and maybe even answer some questions about some of them to the best of, you know, my weak abilities. NC Lawn said he wanted to see more centipede videos. They're coming, brother. The centipede's getting ready to bust out. Only brief overview centipede recommendations I can give you is be careful what you spray the weeds out of it with. I like Celsius. Speed Zone Southern's okay. I'm having not much luck killing stuff with Speed Zone Southern right now, but maybe that's applicator error. I don't know. But half pound of nitrogen a year. Put some potassium on it. Centipede. There'll be some centipede videos coming. I got lots of centipede, and it's just dormant and dumb looking right now, so it's not fun to make videos about it. T-Weave says he wants videos on transitions on fescue. They're pretty much all been about all winter, man, but I will make a like an overview video about what specifically I do again and run through that. Stop My Time says he's got fairy rings. Fairy rings aren't that tough to get rid of in warm season grass. I have not seen a lot of them in fescue. I don't have a lot of fescue either, but generally they come from like if there was an old post in the ground, old stump, you'll get like a damn big circle of dead grass around it, like out from it, like a big hula hoop, a giant hula hoop. But what generally we'll do with something like that, see it a lot in St. Augustine and sometimes in Bermuda, but or in Centipede too. But put you a fungicide on it. I like azoxystrobin and propiconazole. Put about 1 pound of nitrogen on it and water the bejesus out of it, and they'll go away. You could probably get it. I'm pretty sure that I have in the past done it with a Lowe's Depot, you know, ortho something fungicide, but the fertilizer, you could use a biostimulant too, the RGS, something like that, when it's actively growing on a warm season grass, and it'll knock that right out, man. All right. Danny Power says he's got POA in his turf. Yeah, I do too. In fescue, POA trivialis is terrible this year, and man, there ain't a lot of options for that anybody can afford. And POA annua in fescue, probably a fall pre-emergent is going to be the way to go on that. But you know what the problem with fall pre-emergent is? You seed in the yard. So tenacity is the only thing I can think of, and I'm gonna run tenacity on all my fescue seedings this fall and see how that works out. But in Bermuda grass, if you got POA annua, spray it with glyphosate, dude, while it's still dormant. Get rid of that stuff. I think like a lot of the sulfonyl ureas will take it out of grasses too. Katana, Celsius, I'm sure will. So centipede, you know, you'd have to go put something like that. Velvet Hammer says stunt permagreen riding. I've done some stunt permagreen riding, but it wasn't on purpose. About fell off. And then Michael Day says video about alcohol and lawn care. Well, that one's coming. When it warms up a little bit more, we got us a lawn treatment that's going to involve two of my favorite things in the world, beer and grass. So stay tuned for that one. That was good ones. That was just a couple of them. I jotted down real quick. But like I said, I've just been busy as heck out here today. You can't see it, but I got this straw out on all these trees and stuff here and bushes, and warm season grass is starting to turn green, which I'm super excited about. Won't be long before we can start hammering the fertilizer to the warm season and turning it green. Lots of mowing and then mowing. But anyway, man, that's pretty much all I got today, guys. I appreciate y'all watching, and we'll check you out in the next video.
Thanks.
Telling you boys, if you ain't buying the DX8, you're missing out.